know, they're just like you. They're just like women. And so they should be allowed to compete. Absolute nonsense, of course. And she is taking a stand. She has said that she will boycott the World Surfers.
And we are back. We made it to 2 weeks, day 14 of decluttering my heart and my life. And you guys have stuck through it with me. Today we're just doing a quick cleanup of the living room. My kids will mess it up like this every day.
And their behavior online, I go, why are they doing this? What they do basically is now divorcing, Instagram all the time for men and women that she doesn't know to look like. I posed the question, like, would she do that in the real world? Would Emma Ratajkowski go into a room full of guys and take her to take a look at? So even further on Daily Wire Plus, the conversation continues. But let me tell you, I think the most interesting discussion is, do you have some resources that you guys might recommend? And so we went around, and at first we just kind of tried to answer the question. I spoke about the Bible as a resource. Michael spoke about the Catholic faith. But then the conversation evolved or devolved, whichever way you want to look about it, on whether or not watching porn was an act of infidelity online on your laptop is, of course, not the same as engaging. I really agree with that, and neither did Matt Walsh. And Matt Walsh offered this. Take a listen.
Yep, that's all I can sort.
Topless. How are you so?
You just can't see with your eyes here. Meg also posted after the show. She was out actually with Justin. They were partying. She said, look, sometimes I just talk with my hands, and that kind of explains why we kind of saw what we saw there in that video from backstage.
Yeah, that's a good point, Brad, that when you look at because initially you just want to look at Megan, but if you look at everybody else that's around, nobody is like, normally people go, oh, wait.
No. Although sometimes people try and laugh. Who then, in sync, ends up on stage. And who knew Taylor Swift would just totally fangirl out? I mean,
I think I could have figured it out, but this is matter, and I'll explain why after you watch.
the unstoppable Taylor Swift.
I'm not doing well pivoting from this to this. Like, I had your dolls. What, are you doing something? What's gonna happen now? There's something they're gonna do something, and I need to know what it is.
Okay, so, Taylor's the right age to be. I mean, you heard her. Here's the thing. I think she has genuinely been a fan of NSYNC. Yes, and was excited. Taylor Swift. She is, she is amazing. She is a very.
Now then, is this gonna spark some kind of residency, some tour, some kind of concert, anything? And we're told no. Sadly, there's no.
It's pretty shocking, the allegations. The man's name is Cody Saxon, and what he's saying is, I had to work these 16-hour days, I had to sleep on the floor in this place, but oddly enough, Kanye wanted to take out all the windows and all the...
I hope you all have taken the time to enjoy my trash TV. Feel free to judge me harshly on it.
architecturally significant projects.
Fine.
It's exciting.
What did Kanye West do wrong if he says to the guy, I want a project manager who sleeps here too? The guy has a mouth and can...
I swear, it doesn't matter how many times I organize this space, the kids go through it, I go through it, or the cats will knock it over. It's just constantly being reorganized and cleaned. And I really need to declutter it because some of this stuff has to go. Believe it or not, if you are overwhelmed in your space, your children are overwhelmed as well. And there is no room for that in learning.
Seems like they're interested in him as a presidential candidate.
And the idea of the no labels party is that you kind of blend a Democrat and a Republican on a ticket so that you have some unity in this country, which we have been sorely lacking.
Thanks for watching.